So we're gonna look at a game from Pedro. I think his MMR is 3.8k. If you want me to take a look at your game, then in the link in the description you can join Discord. Just post your game there. Make sure it's not a first place. I had a lot of people posting first places or like bad quality videos. Make sure it is all like it's not a first place and the quality is fine for stream and for a video. That's it. Let's jump into it and see how we can improve Pedro's game together with the chat. Oh yeah, he's in chat himself. Okay, so it's a Lich King 3rd place. Let's see how we can help him improve. Okay, long queue, damn, 50 seconds. So there's a lobby, there is sound, right? Yes. There's no max in the lobby and no demons. Mayav is like insane. Mayav is one of the best heroes, so you probably take him, I would say. But these are fine as well. Oh no, it's no max. No, these suck. Ragnaros and Lich King without max is very awkward. They don't suck. Like, I think Ragnaros is still playable without max. Lich King is going to be kind of rough. Oh, is he going to go for Ysera? That is like the one option I would never take here. Oh yeah, he takes Lich King. Right. It says Lich King 3rd place. So Lich King without max is awkward because max have little death rattles. So you like having death rattles with Lich King. But yeah, I misclicked. Nice, good job. So you're lacking a lot of tempo death rattle units like Egg, like Golem, like Bomb. The only good early thing is like Spawn of N'Zoth. And that is about it. And you can just tempo here power stuff, but yeah, most of the good tempo stuff is out. So we'll see. We shall see. Beast is the best late game for Lich King because Golden, obviously. And you have some Beast synergies with Mama Bear. Also, this is a small thing, but I prefer the Murloc over the 2/3 dragon. Reason being, Murlocs have more early synergy. Like, if you find a second pair of this, it is better because the pair, the 2/3, buffs the other 2/3. So it's a 3/4 then. Also, War Leader on tier 2 makes it a lot better. Emotions have a better early game and better synergy than this 2/3 dragon ever has. It's only better if you roll Whelp, but you don't want to take Whelps on tier 2, basically. So let's keep skipping ahead. Why you never take Ysera? Because Ysera is just really bad. Ysera has a very low win rate and you gotta force stuff. Forcing stuff is never really that good. This one you just level, right? He's scouting his opponent, I like that, but I mean, there's nothing really to scout for because you can't make, like, change the decision, but I see one. Wait! The Zoth didn't have a fish? This Zoth sold his fish. Huh? This is an N'Zoth without... Okay, I'm very confused why... Okay. We don't ask questions, but... this shop you just sell and buy two. Let's see which two he buys. I would take the Pirate and the Glyph Guardian, or you could consider this 3/3. I guess you always take Glyph Guardian and one of the two 3/3s, whichever one you prefer. Oh wait, he rolls? He buys the other dragon and rolls. It seems like he's kind of forcing dragons. What MMR is this? 3.8k. So, because he had the 2/3 Dragon Taunt, I assume he started forcing dragons and just buy this. But you should just play for max tempo. And Glyph... Wait, there was a Glyph Guardian as well. Glyph Guardian is even a better dragon than this. I don't know why you pass up Glyph Guardian. But take this. And then you freeze for the pair. So, just look at what the best stats is that you can buy in the early game and go with that, I would say. Also, reborning this is better than the Taunt. The Taunt is a 2/3, so if you reborn that, it resummons as a 2/1. Well, if you reborn this, it resummons as a 3/1. So it's just objectively better to reborn this unit because it has +1 attack once reborn. Yeah, you probably buy the both Glyph Guardians and that's it. Tactical fish selling. Yeah, as a curator, you sometimes sell your 1/2 as well. Oh, wait. He sells here. So again, it is, you have 6 gold. Your economy is super important early game. Money is one of the biggest things about Battlegrounds, especially early on. So you definitely just want to buy 2 and that's it. Because if you sell this unit here and buy both Glyph Guardians, yeah, that's really strong. But you have to roll here. And you lose out on 1 gold. And you still here powers a weaker unit. The 2/3 instead of this, which resummons as a 2/1 as well. But it can double the attack. So you should definitely reborn the Glyph Guardian here instead of the Taunt. Reborning Taunt means that you probably get full Glyph Guardian value because they don't get sniped, but still, I'm not a big fan of it. He loses his fight, so you could definitely hold on to the 3/3 dragon a bit longer instead of waste the gold. Here it's probably an easy spawn and level, but he takes the pair. I don't think you ever, like, this is, I think, if you look at the stats on HS Replay, I did this like a while ago for a video. This is one of the worst triples you can possibly hit. The 2-3 Dragon Taunt, you actually go negative in win rate if you hit this triple. Because you have to play 2 of these on the board and spend like 9 gold on this. So, going for this pair, it's super weak. The spawn is just incredibly strong here. And you're playing Lich King. Spawn with Lich King. Oh, magnifique. Nothing is stronger than spawn with Lich King early on. You literally get double the buffs. So the best early unit is this, and you skipped it for a pair on the 2-3 taunt. So I would say don't overvalue bad pairs early game. Value your gold more, so don't roll or sell too much early on. And don't, I think, fall into the trap of dragons or beasts or whatever you find early on. Just pick the best tempo stuff that you get offered. You definitely freeze that, I think. I'm fine with freezing that, yeah. But you should have taken it this turn, and now you didn't have to freeze here. But I'm happy that he freezes and takes it next turn. I don't know what the worst triple is. I think you would have to look at the stats, because it also changes constantly, right? Depending on the meta. But this is definitely one of the worst. He ties. So you take the spawn. Actually, you could take Murloc, Cup, and then sell Cup, and then take the spawn. So you could buy 3 here, like buy the Murloc or the Beast, buy the Mug, then sell the Mug and buy the spawn. But instead he's gonna roll twice. So that's a small thing. You could have had +2/+2 here instead. Yeah, the Beast is better than the Murloc because of the spawn. But yeah, instead of rolling twice here, you could have just had +2/+2, I guess. But he did find Bronze Warden, and I'm fine freezing it. It's a really strong unit, especially with the hero powered spawn. So Toki, next opponent, seems really strong. Dealt 11 to the Nuzov, but I think Nuzov doesn't really know what he's... Oh, the Nuzov tripled into a 4? I'm confused. Yeah, Sloppy is doing a lot of weird things. We'll see. Wait, this isn't even that strong. This guy hasn't even hero powered yet? Or has he? So he wins this, I assume. Yup. You're pretty strong though, not gonna lie. Pretty strong. There's a bronze sword. Oh shit, I'm dropping frames. I'm sorry guys. Internet is kind of being bad. Now you just level. You're so strong, I think, with the hero powered spawn and with the 2 pairs and the bronze sword, and you can just level here. Does he do that? He does that. Okay, so this is like perfect. Oh, wait, does he? Please do. He's thinking about it. He did. Okay, because your economy works out perfectly. Full board. Nice. Now we're tier 4. Let's see how he continues this. Beat the patchwork. We stayed down. Up against an Azov, we probably killed an Azov. Honestly, we might, like, we could just level again. You could just say fuck it and level. And maybe buy this dragon buff taunt and sell the beast. But he takes a pair. I think he overvalues the pairs a bit much. There's a Jug and a Cyclone, so you have a perfect Menagerie. I want to see a double sell on the taunts here and buy on the Cyclone and Jug. Because Jug is going to hit a dragon, either a pair on the Glyph Guardian or the Bronze Warden, which would be best. Hit the Cyclone and hit the pair on Stardust that you just bought, which I wasn't a huge fan of that, but now you could kind of justify it. But I think he's not going to go for Menagerie, so... Oh, wait. Oh, is he going to make that play? Oh, wait, what? Why would you sell... I don't understand why you would sell a Glyph Guardian over the 2-3 taunts. That doesn't really make sense to me. Unless it seems like he really values the taunt. He keeps hero powering taunt as well. Wait, with a spawn? You always hero power spawn instead of this 2-3, always. Seems kind of bad. Also, guys, I'm gonna answer the questions of this game. I'll do this first, but... Oh, thank you for joining PokeGang as well, man. Thank you. Alright, I'll scroll up in chat after this, but I don't want to lose my train of thought. But yeah, you want to hero power spawn because it's so much stats. You could have kept the pair. Also, he floats 2 gold. So he was roping and he was panicking, I assume. He floats 2 gold. I am happy that he bought the Jug, though. He bought the Jug with the Cyclone, which was the play I suggested. But yeah. I don't understand why we have this and we keep reborning it. Other than that, I kind of like that he actually saw Menagerie, because that's, I think, the biggest issue with lower rated MMR lobbies that people tunnel vision into like dragons, which you did at first, or beasts, or this and that. And once they see Jug with other units, they don't know what to do. But yeah, finding or like knowing how to transition into good Menagerie is really important, because Menagerie, you either go full Menagerie with the brand light and stuff, or you find something else like a Caligos, and then you can go back into dragons, or you find the Goldrin, and then maybe you go into beasts. So Menagerie opens a lot of options, very flexible. You can even do taunt comp, you can do whatever you find. So I kind of like this board so far. We can still level. There's a pair on spawn. You don't want to keep spawn around too long, so you probably don't take it, because it might come out next turn, but he does take it anyway. It's interesting how he values pairs a lot with the double Glyph Guardian, double taunt, and double Starless, double spawn now, but he sold 2 pairs here instead of just 1 pair. So he overvalues pairs a little bit right now while selling other pairs. So I'm a bit confused by that logic. We just think about leveling. Please hero power spawn. Pepe hands, he keeps hero powering the taunt. And he did level. I do like the level, but I definitely would have again hero power the spawn. But we got Menagerie, we got a decent beast, it's a pair, we got the best dragon, the best elemental, so things are looking fine. These guys are golden cyclone already with double Podiumental Molten Rock. Wow, this at least is high rolling. This at least is high rolling like crazy. So 10 damage. That's the Bran. Beautiful. Bran. You probably take Bran and the small mug here. And sell your Dragon Taunt so that way. And probably Glyph Guardian so that way you must always land on these 3 targets. And you could keep double spawn in then. So let's see what he does. Oh, he rolls the mug. Okay, he wants to get better stuff. That's a Hydra. But you have I don't think you can actually go into Hydra at this point. Because we got this pair anyway. Probably better to just keep this. You probably buy the beast buff though. That seems really good. Nice. He does buy Hydra. Okay. Oh, also Bronze Warden is better than the Glyph Guardian. You always want to take Bronze Warden. It's literally the best dragon in the game. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So he buys Hydra, but he does buff the other beasts. And is a golden spawn. Okay, he freezes that, right? Nice. He does float 2 gold because it's pretty late. Like, he could have probably done a play that uses gold better. But yeah. Also, he didn't really play around Cleave. He always put taunt in the back. He did hero power spawn, though. As soon as he sold his dragon taunt, which finally got sold, he started hero power spawn. Nice. So now he's going to be super strong, I assume, compared to this guy. Right? Oh, it's a tie. Okay. It is a tie. That's a triple spawn. Just take it and see what you get and go from there, I assume. He's waiting. He takes a Murloc first. You want to see what you get from the spawn first, right? You just put some Murloc in for the Menagerie, but let's see what's in the triple. And he sells. He wants to end on it? Wait. I don't know why you're waiting with the triple so long. Because now we're roping. That's a jug and a mug. And he doesn't discover the triple. It seems like he took a lot of time early on to think about stuff. I don't know what exactly he thought about. I think he was thinking about buying the Murloc or not. But you gotta know what the order of actions is. Like, what do I need to think of first and second? Like, the most important things should be to consider first. And that is buying the triple, seeing what you discover, and see if you need to pivot, right? This could be a Kalag, maybe you're more dragon heavy then, or stuff like that. Maybe it's an Eliza. Yeah, the Spires. Maybe it's an Eliza, and then we could roll for the Scallywag instead, maybe, instead of trying to take a Murloc. So, and then we could consider other stuff, because you roped and you forgot to do the most important things of your turn. But at least you got the triple on the spawn, you hero powered it, you're still not super weak, and you got the freeze on the 2 insane units, even the Argus. I would take the Argus as well. He doesn't really play around Cleave again, just put taunt in the back. I realized as I did it, roping again. Yeah, I think roping is a big thing I see happening a lot as well early on, because there's a lot of decisions to make. Hey, Polyfox, please keep it nice in here. Everyone who puts the game in wants to learn. So obviously, everyone who puts in a game makes mistakes. That's why I'm pointing them out, right? As long as people want to learn from their mistakes, that's all that matters. We don't shame people for them want to learn. I played like this as well at some point. Everyone does. And yeah, Pedro, if you're still here, I hope you understand that, yeah, roping, it's so just something that you learn. The more you play, the more you get used to the units, the more you get used to the decisions you gotta make, and things just go faster and faster. So it's a natural thing that just develops the more you play. Yeah, 8 p.m. So I hope this time that, oh, he's up against the ghost. It's pretty good. Pretty good. You find yourself holding Discover as I'm roping, so I would rather think about the Discover. Yeah, it's better to indeed discover first. And that sometimes leans you, like it sometimes guides your turn different from not discovering, if that makes sense. So Caligo seems okay here, right? Like it just gives you some more buffs. You could get rid of the Hydra because it's only a 2/4. He does take Caligos, nice, nice. Ooh, he is roping, so I hope he doesn't panic now. He taunts the Hydra and the Bren. Okay, so he's not putting the Caligos in. Okay. Doesn't get this buff though. I would still take them. There's a poison. Does he see it in time? Let's put Caligos in, but yeah, no time. No time. And he floats 3 gold here. So yeah, the simple things that you know you're guaranteed to do, such as tripling, such as playing certain cards, you do those first, and then you may think about the hard decisions. And oh, Hydra's in the back. Oh no, Pippy hands. So Hydra's last. That really hurts. That really hurts, especially since it has taunts, right? It didn't even get to attack, but it didn't die either. Okay, okay, okay. We'll see. If he takes the time now to reposition and another good buff for your Hydra. I would take it. See, I had to skip like 10 or 15 seconds of you thinking about what to sell. Oh, and he sells Cyclone. Cyclone is still really good. One of the better Menagerie targets. I would have kept it in probably. He did buy the Hydra. I do like it. It's a Menagerie setup with a Caligos and like a good cleave still. Oh, that's a Scavenger. Ooh, and he could even end on Lightfang if he wants to. I don't think it's that bad because you have 1 roll anyway. You could roll something better, but it's not very likely. So you could just take. He does end on Lightfang. Okay, speaking of his positioning, I like it. This positioning seems alright. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. You probably do want to put Hydra before Lightfang. Lightfang doesn't need to attack in since you have 2 bumpers already. It's going to take 3 attacks now before Hydra. Wait, does he freeze for the Pirate? I assume he wants Pirate as a Menagerie target in here. I don't think we have room for that. Like, we don't have room to put that in. But yeah, now it takes like 3 attacks before the Hydra ever gets to attack. So I definitely would use this as cleave protection somewhere in the back as well. Other than that, I think the positioning is alright. See, the Hydra doesn't get the attack. Otherwise, it would have attacked here. But oh, it gets the attack. Everything avoided it. Nice. And you do beat this guy. Doing fine. Selling the other beast, it's too big now. You can't really sell it. It's too massive. You should have sold it earlier, or I don't think I would have gone into the Hydra. Maybe you could have. But he had the pair on the Sorless, but he did sell the pair on the Sorless as well. So he bought a lot of pairs and ended up selling all of them. Or did he freeze for the Murloc? Oh, he froze for the Murloc. Now, one thing that's interesting is the Murloc buff is actually worse than the Mugs that he's been skipping. Mugs give +3/+3 with Bran +6/6. While the Murloc only gets +4/+4 with the Bran. So, that Dragon buff is good. Oh, it does sell his beast. Ooh, but it is massive. And he still has Golden Spawn. Also, Golden Spawn isn't good late game. It's a good mid game, especially as Lich King. As you can see here, power it's +4/+4. It's kind of like a mini Goldrin on your board, but it doesn't grow, or you have to keep playing this unit and keep reborning it. It just isn't worth it. So you definitely wanted to transition out of it earlier. He sells Lightfang because it is worse for next fight, and he seems pretty all in. Gets Razorgore because he's doing more dragon stuff. He is. Oh no, time. Does he get to play it? A little bit too slow. A little bit, but he almost got it in. Yeah, you seen that. Wow, this Arana has a dream game. Arana with a Golden Domo, double Party Elemental, Molten Rock, Genie? Yeah, okay, this is disgusting. So this is where you take 3rd place. Let's quickly talk about some things that we can point out that we can learn from. And yeah, we can discuss the game together. But first of all, yeah, in the early game, selling the dragon and going into dragons and buying all the bad pairs is things that I see very often. Like you need to know how good tempo and economy is. Tempo, economy, two big things in early game that make up. Like pairs are still valued, but not really bad. Like the tier 1, 2, 3 taunt pair. Tier 2 pairs are valued though. And then you start picking up a Sardis pair on tier 4. I like that you went into Menagerie. I really like your pivot with the Bran and with the Jug, and your leveling to tier 5, very aggressive leveling was fine. You reborn your taunt a lot as well instead of your spawn, which if you do the math, like it's just always strictly better to reborn spawn. And yeah, you roped a lot. I think the major thing this game is the roping, right? Like that you ran out of time so often that in the end, like you couldn't get your positioning in or get the unit in. We had one less unit here. So knowing what to think of first and thinking about your turn before it happens. Very often I think about next turn, the turn before, like am I gonna level next turn? And then maybe I decide during combat, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna level. Then you can start the turn, instantly level, and you save yourself so much time. So thinking ahead. And other than that, I think I must point out most small mistakes. Let's see if I missed some stuff. And the 10k. No, we're still on it. Yeah, the Sardis was really big. Selling it, I think I was kind of sad to see. Plus, yeah, the Caligos. I like the Caligos with the Menagerie as well. He missed some buffs because he put Caligos in later, but yeah. And he wanted to go more dragons with the Razorgore, which I think was wrong. It was better to stick with the Menagerie. And the Lightfang was very slow. Usually you find Lightfang first and then you transition into Bran, I mean. But he went from Bran and then found the Lightfang. Which, I mean, yeah, you could play the Lightfang for 1 turn, but he kept it 2 turns, right? Or 3 turns? I don't think there's anything else, but I hope this helped you out, man. Hope you now know some more things about the early game and about hero power targets with Lich King, and but I like that your head is good at the transitioning aspect of the game, the Menagerie transition. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, check the description if you want to join BG Review next, or if you want me to take a look at your game. If you enjoyed this, of course, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to catch more of these. Take care and have a good one. Bye bye.